£350,000 up for grabs this weekend. Not much to go on, Neil, in terms of their previous head-to-head. In fact, they have...
So, I guess the previous form means precious little in this contest.
He'd beaten Ronnie O'Sullivan in the semi-finals, and of course he's just made another maximum at the UK Championship as well.
He wins. And that's the case with him. No significant points are dropping off for a while. This has got a motor. Around the ankles a little bit. That was the problem, you see, just couldn't hold. That is a magnificent pot. Yeah. Striving for position, and he's knocked two of these in already, and he's going to be playing his
21.
He's had to work exceptionally. His experience here 12 months ago, yes, he lost quite handsomely to Murphy, but Stewart.
29.
But everything that Zhang has been doing on the table against Lei Pei Fan at the UK. And of course, if he makes another one here or at the World...
He's a very interesting player, actually, because he's quite good to watch. He's not the quickest, but there's a playing a little cannon here, which for once has not worked out. Not this time.
Zhang under 44.
Well, you can't.
Kyren Wilson making his 9th Masters appearance. Of course, he went to the final in 2018, losing. He's not one of the quicker players on the tour, Zhang, but he's a very positive player.
7.
He's tried to hold, goodness. And that's the problem, you see. He's trying to hold
7.
for a red. I don't know if he even can do.
1.
He limbered up for this assault on the Masters by winning his group. Cherished titles. And this one will be very high on his list of things to do.
Sorry.
17.
And that's a good shot, because the other way.
25.
Well, that's how it is. Not bad though.
$33.
Yes, I think he would have played on the green, perhaps. The natural path to cannon the red out. Well, it's definitely not in the way he's played it. So we knew that he's played the double. Oh, that's It's a
Kyren
pretty
Wilson.
risky shot.
So Zhang Anda, who
1.
might have been getting a little fearful despite
It's the problem. But he's likely to lose him it. He's not perfectly on this yellow, however.
Eight. Zhang under 8.
maybe it wasn't.
Wow, he got close to that, didn't he? Without it dropping, goodness. Didn't really do anything there.
Seven.
He's controlled that pretty well. But it's looking likely
18.
Kyren Wilson's going to have the last word. And he very rarely makes a mistake with the rest. So high drama in frame 1 here. Wilson making his 9th appearance. Zhang last year. Last year. Another sweetly struck long red from Zhang. He's a real inspiration to any player further down the rankings of what is possible if you keep for his heroics in the last couple of seasons. But when you consider he nearly gave up the game during COVID.
You know, his career wasn't exactly going all that well at that stage. It's an understatement. Game has been turned on its head.
17.
In and try and get the Reds opened up here. Well, it's not bad.
Thank you. 25.
Well, he just hit the jaw.
31.
Very good. That's excellent.
$36. $40.
So that. A lot of players prefer to be low on the black to sort of go direct.
48.
That is it.
56.
Should be enough.
Relies on letting the cue do the work, you know, not able
64.
to force shots with pace. And
72.
That should definitely end this second frame, and it's before initially had chances on the colours, but it's as though that frame didn't happen, and that is a great mind rate on your own game, what you can influence, not what has
77.
passed that you can't, and that's what he's done here on his debut 12 months ago, losing 6-2.
Thanks. 85.
Shame. No first Masters father for the first time just before Christmas. Congratulations to Chris. And very much looking forward to his debut in this great event.
terrific putter at long range. So he actually pushes the other end out of play.
Foul.
Here now. And only 13 players have achieved that many, so a lot of
8.
Yes, he had almost a free shot at the bunch there with.
Thank you. 60. $20.
Yeah, he couldn't avoid them, you see, although he'll be delighted with the outcome.
can struggle a bit to cope with the heightened interest, the fact that you've got a target on your back, extra demand from this evening. Just one win for Luca at the Masters so far.
Yeah, I mean, of course, those matches yet to be finished. If you like, big hitters and former world champion in the case of Luca
40.
are going to win, but of course it would set up an interest.
Relatively straight.
It's been a fairly open 2.5 frames so far. Not heated. I think he's in the way. But all the time inching closer to a 2-1 lead here. All those safe. Very nice. Very nice positional.
12.
He's done quite well there. And not yet there, albeit that Reds are awkward, but Wilson will be annoyed.
One. Eight. 15.
Appealing target to hit, and he hasn't even hit it, so there you are.
Zhang under 20.
Still some jeopardy here for Wilson with all the colours out in the open. The reds remain awkward. And he struck.
A little bit more precarious now, though, isn't it? It's not a full-on hope for Zhang, this third frame, as it stands. Onto the middle red here. Well, he hasn't done so, but there's not a great deal wrong with that shot either.
One.
So that really good. Nice and making sure of
From that shot. And like you say, it is just one snooker. He didn't give any thought to the next red.
Kyren Wilson 7.
Yeah, good clean pot. Just needs the one snooker as things stand. This has got to go. And that's the end of the frame. Zhang can...
Managed to push one down, and you know, he hasn't covered the red by.
And that is another pure strike. Really good. Lost the cue ball just at...
Can't think that the cue ball was meant to go through that gap. And look where he's finished. He needed a bit of luck at this game. He had some there.
9. Seventeen.
Working in his best interests. That's a
25.
nice shot. That's a very nice shot. Very neat. And once again, he really... No, well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Zhang under 30.
For the highest break in this tournament alone. '50-year history, 2 of those last season. Mark Allen and Ding Junhui with his second.
I played the containing shot. Don't think he's left anything.
Five minutes. One.
No, it's worked out well. That's fine.
You saw the look on his face, one of those rueful smiles, which means a player's not happy. Level of self-confidence and belief, having proved to himself and everyone else that he can not only compete at the highest level, but he can beat the best. And
yeah, I mean, I think I would...
oh dear.
28.
Putting the brown on the left cushion will be his second prize here, or it should have been.
Zhang under.
Don't think a lot of that
28.
shot. What he played there, he should have put the brown safe. If that had gone in, then everything would have been... Got to be careful he doesn't go in off. Oh dear. Oh, additional shot. Because he didn't get the brown safe at all.
One.
And these things at this... And it may come back to haunt him, those...
Nine.
This is where it went wrong. Elementary error in snookering himself when he was 2 balls from the frame.
There's still work to be done here, but...
23.
This frame actually, and that could be the key ball.
Thirty. $37.
So the problem of yellow to green would be the angle that takes him towards the green from the yellow.
44.
And he's wriggled it in, and he's on the ground.
$51.
Zhang will be disgusted to have lost this frame.
56.
But this one will sting
62.
a whole lot more for Zhang. 3-1. What a steal and what a sickener for Zhang Anda. He's got a great 10 player. Wilson has been the clinical player. That's why he's 2 frames clear and halfway to a place in what would be his 5th Masters quarter-final. See, with these stats across the bottom of your screen, that pretty much every department Zhang is in front. Kyren Wilson's pot success, offensive in the end.
Yeah, as you can see, the highest break done for him. But it's not over by any means. just last frame, a lot was made of, and rightly so, you know, the way that Zhang should have won the frame, but it was Kyren that made that even more significant by dishing up at the end. Not necessarily something that will bring about a re-rack and story. Kyren again can just drop into that red.
Kyren will behind Judd Trump. Zhang has had a pretty solid season. He's 17th on the one-year list, so he's well placed in terms and potentially the Players and Tour Championships beyond that.
Simple to roll into them. But as I say, as these reds scatter more, then that shot that Kyren was playing.
When Zhang had led by 64.
You see, it's almost like Kyren Wilson there, who could have played the same.
Oh, he's undercut it, and of course there was pressure on that shot, although what a second prize he's...
Goodness.
This is at the end of the fourth frame.
One.
Couldn't have asked for a better chance than this.
Nine. $17.
I mean, I know he's got this incentive for making another one. I think it would be very easy if he got that far to pop that red
25.
down the table. Of course, the green's not going to be potted.
$30. $41.
That chance falls to your opponent, so Zhang, particularly given the way this match has gone so far, will be that he might go on to make. This is a must-win frame.
49.
It would be heartbreaking, I think. But there's so many reds on that it seems unlikely that he would lose it. Yeah, he's not even playing on the black, so that was the point,
57.
wasn't it? It was just beyond him to stand.
He did get a bit lucky, hit the wrong red, and this is the result.
60.
Way back.
$63.
But all the time, it's taking reds off the table when you've got a substantial lead.
And he's missed frame ball. He's undercut it. Would you believe it?
65.
At his next visit, if he can. Doesn't want anything to go in.
12.
Zhang missed the initial red and the balls were everywhere, but he left things safe.
9. $17.
He didn't quite know what to play there because the frame is over. Little balls on the table.
25.
Been an interesting. Score lines have been both of the frames that Zhang has won. And the other 3 frames are all black.
33.
But he'll be feeling a whole lot better after
41.
losing 2 frames on the picture at 3-2 behind.
44.
A key frame for Zhang to win, and the former Alexandra Palace Arena. Kyren Wilson breaks off in frame 6 of a possible 11. Remember, you have to go back a decade for the last time they played. And another sublime long pot. We've seen a lot of those from Zhang.
Didn't play it very well. And that was something of a discovery.
$17.
Well, there was an almighty
25.
crash as he was cueing that ball, not the first time. Oh, but that one wobbled a bit. Needed the full.
33. $41.
Well, here's that opening the reds in this fashion. And he's found it difficult. But at the same time, yeah, safe to say a bit of run of the ball has gone his way. There, as you saw, and in that frame, we left the red over the... Lovely shot. All his. You know, he's got in frequently.
What a chance he's got here for parity.
6.
And he does have an excellent temperament, Zhang. I mean, clearly he would have felt very front. He's getting on with the job, which he's doing here.
As to what will actually go.
$40. $18.
Ones that did turn around. But here, as you can see, as Philip said, the frame is one. It's now a question of how many in the next round. So it's entertaining as all the other matches have been.
Mr.
32.
Black on 40 whack in with an excellent long-range red. And in truth, Wilson hasn't had a look in since the interval. Don't pot a ball.
40.
It's a remarkable statistic, really, isn't it? It's going to be level, and yet Zhang under.
56.
Yeah, and the free. It kind of all amounts to the same thing, but it does look a little bit lopsided at times. A quirk.
65. $68. $72. $77.
He's got his eye in now, for sure. A lot of credit for the way he's hit back from the big disappointments before it. And we have a real match on our hands here in the first round at the Masters on day. One down to defeat John Higgins. Ding Junhui seeing off Mark Williams in the 11th frame. Shade under 20 minutes.
It's an incredible shot. Absolutely incredible. But you kind of felt... I mean...
And in the process, he's completely freezing Kyren Wilson out of this match since potted one.
And the other thing, he keeps breaks and all of that. They're brilliant, but of course he would
17.
make 2 in the season in the major events, and that would give... It's... Well, that's something of a strange turn of events.
He potted the black for 3-1. Desperate for a bit of table time to re-establish.
$7.
The things that go along with being world champion. You know, sessions where you don't play your best, where you're being outplayed, where you have to tough things. Where his game is, because finally this chance has come
15.
from 3/4 of an hour, as you say, with that.
Another thing that will see work for him. 2 big titles since becoming world champ.
23. $31.
on the left-hand red of the bunch of 4.
39.
So there's been a few turning points, but maybe after that. It's not bad.
Never easy when you've been frozen out for as long as Wilson. This is what the very best in the world do. Able to maintain their concentration even when
55.
So he has taken these well. I mean, as I say, as someone that's won the sternest test of all at the Crucible, then you know you can dig your one that's taken him over the line. So he's going to get his lead back, but the way this match is unfolding.
after the interval was out of luck with the in-off when he was going nicely after one of the shots of the tournament to get in.
Wilson, 69.
But
easy to drop into the left side of the bunch, as it might be with the red up there that he could pot. And that's why Kyren Wilson was so disgusted.
Nine.
Good shot.
17.
That is particularly
23.
that'll do.
twice as many balls pop. Four, which Wilson won on the black.
38.
Played it well enough. He had a very long bridge there, right? As he does so often, and what a chance again. It was an error, has to be said, from Kyren Wilson, and he knew it at the time. He just more gettable.
52.
Zhang's fourth half.
60.
So just this red.
60.
No problem. As he might, the world champion can't shake his opponent off. From journeyman to a member of the elite.
76.
Showing his mettle. And a very big break in the offing here.
Especially now that he just brushed that red into play.
84. $92.
This has been immaculate from Zhang.
break very well appreciated by this London going. But of course,
107.
141 possum.
Another perfectly key to set the target.
106.
Mark Williams, as you can see.
119. 120. 128.
And he was hard pushed to explain it,
134.
but he found something from somewhere, and he's brilliant, absolutely outstanding from the former international championship winner Zhang.
Yes, and the points are so one-sided for the simple reason Zhang Anda.
And give him away. Yeah, it would have been something from the pained expression of missing the red.
1.
Kyren Wilson suddenly presented.
None.
That was the problem.
17.
A bit of tension has crept in. Both players have made bad errors.
Kyren Wilson, 17. Nine.
Incredible, really. Zhang Anda.
17. $23.
This cue ball's not under control again.
Kyren Wilson.
Cue ball let him
30.
down there.
Just about rattled it in.
1.
Indeed.
Cannoning the black wasn't part of the...
$19.
tables.
It's certainly a big pass. I mean, I say back, of course, he hasn't led, but it's just more. Cue ball coming down the left of the table as he plays the cannon. Wow. He's playing to do something with that cue ball. And not just trying to pot a ball, you've got
Wilson had a couple of chances, couldn't put the frame away and would have feared the worst before.
16. $19.
Wilson remains way stakes. But he's in front on the scoreboard. That's in a frame of his 5th Masters quarter-final. And suddenly the game's a piece of cake. Kyren Wilson is within a frame of the last 8 at the moment. Kyren Wilson will hope he can close the deal in this 10th frame.
Well, he's really gone.
And he's found a terrific long pot there. How's the kiss?
Well, that's tidied things up a little bit. If too big, it turned out.
Kyren Wilson, 13. One.
Kyren Wilson will be very relieved to see this.
Zhang under 6. Oh, miss. Zhang.
Meanwhile, Kyren Wilson knocks in another terrific rest shot.
One.
No, he's played it with side. It's a great shot.
He's been able to be clinical when he's had the chance for a lot of them.
$11.
Coming to an end.
He's just caught too much of the job.
One. $8. $50. $22. Zhang, 28.
It's quite well played, actually. Good cue ball. And in behind Brown was definitely a possibility on that shot. It just...
Couldn't have played that any. A rare error from distance, if you can call it that, from Zhang. That is a brilliant pot from Kyren Wilson.
behind the Brown, not to pot it. So as you say, a match winner potentially. He's still a few behind, but you feel that it's in his hands now to get this match won. It was a true.
$30.
Well, now it's just a question of can he played it well.
$23.
It was a brilliant red
27.
for him. And what a match. Little tap on the tip to resist the advances of Zhang, but he's done it. He's shown why he's a world champion. He's held his nerve.